In level 4, we're taking out not only a number, we have the capability of taking out a letter with an exponent, so a variable with an exponent, but we can also take out a second kind of variable. Process still remains the same. What's the largest number that will come out of 9 and 6? 3. So a 3 will come in front. And what do I notice is the same in both terms? I notice that they both have an x. So the largest number of x's I can take out is just 1. I notice that they also both have y's. And the largest number of y's I can take out is just 1. Now, if you truly took the largest number, you should always be left with a term that has no more of that variable. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. I had an x and I took an x away. There's no more x's. I had 4 y's and I took 1 away. So y cubed is what remains. 6 divided by 3 is 2. I had 2 x's and I took 1 away. So I have 1 x left. I had a y, but I took it away. So there's no more y in that term. Example 1b. What number can come out of both 8 and 24? The largest one would be 8. So that's what will go in front. I also notice that they both have a's and they both have b's. So let's find the largest number that I can take out of both. I can take an a to the third out of both. And I can take a b squared out of both. So 8 divided by 8 is just 1. I had 5 a's and I took 3 out. So a squared remains inside. I had 2 b's, but I took 2 out, so no more b's. Negative 24 divided by 8 gives me negative 3. I had 3 a's and I took 3 out, so no more a's. I had 4 b's and I took 2 out, so I have 2 remaining. Example 2a, I have 3 terms now. What's the largest number that can come out of 4, 8, and 2? I can take a 2 out of everything, and because that front number is negative, I'm taking a negative 2 out. They also all have an a and a b in common. The largest number of a's that I can take out is just 1. And same for the largest number of b's, just 1 b. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2. I had 2 a's and I took 1 out, so I have an a left. And I still had a b and I took a b out, so I have no more b's. Negative 8 divided by negative 2 gives me positive 4. I had an a, I took it out, no more a's. I had 2 b's, I took 1 out, so 1 b is remaining. 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. I had an a, I took 1 out, none remain. I had a b, I took 1 out, none remain. So I need to put negative 1 in to hold the place. What's common between 7, 21, and 14? They all have 7 in common. So a 7 will come out. They all have a C and they all have a D. So what's the largest number of C's I can take out? Just 1. And the largest number of D's I can take out? Just 1. So CD will also come out in front of the parenthesis. 7 divided by 7 is 1. I had 2 C's, I took 1 out, so 1 remains. I had 2 D's, but I took 1 out, so only 1 remains. Next term, 21 divided by 7 is 3. I had a C, but I took it out, so no C's remain. I had a D, I took 1 out, no D's remain. Negative 14 divided by 7 is negative 2. I had a C, but I took it out, so no C's remain. I had two D's, I took one out, so one D remains.